Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Rajveer Soin, and in this video I want to talk to you guys about the things that could be holding you back from living your dream life of confidence. So I was having a conversation the other day with a friend, and she was telling me that yes, I know all these things about confidence. Logically, everything makes sense in my head, but then the moment it comes to application, there's just something that's holding me back. And I think the first thing that you need to realize is that yeah, in this journey, the only person that's going to hold you back is yourself. Which you have a choice of saying that, you know what, I can either listen to this negative voice in my head or I can ignore it and choose to go a new direction. Which in this case, our new direction is to become more confident, to pursue the things that we want to do in this life of ours. So this takes me back to a concept that I spoke about in the last video, which is treating your life as a game. I'm not saying that if you want to be confident, it's something that you can just snap into. Okay, maybe for some people out there, I don't want this to be a limiting belief. So for some people out there, you can't snap into it and just decide, okay, I want to be confident and that's it, I'm done. But for some other people, there's been a lot of programming throughout their life, and maybe you're later on in your life where you're getting into this journey, and all this programming is the things that are holding you back. So when you treat your life as a game and give yourself a status bar that my confidence right now is at 3 out of 100, then you can slowly start working your way up. So let's say you decide this month I'm going to heavily be disciplined and focus on becoming confident. You will have to deal a lot with that mental chatter in your head, but then it gets easier and easier and easier. And as it does get easier, your confidence goes to 5, 10, 50, and eventually it gets to 100. All right, so we're starting to raise our bar. So the whole idea behind the bar where you're telling yourself, okay, I'm at 20% confidence out of 100, is so that when you are going along your journey, you do realize that yes, this is going to be difficult. And yes, I'm going to have bad days and I'm also going to have really good days. So you need to remind yourself that you're not at 100% yet. And that's okay because this is a journey. We're not going to overnight become, a success and wake up with everything in our life being awesome tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. And you just have to keep telling yourself that that's okay. Like, this is going to be fun. Again, that's why I say taking this as a game, because we're going to enjoy this entire process. There's no point in learning how to become an amazing version of ourselves and hating the process. So we're going to treat it as a game. And I think that's a really, really beautiful thing. So that also helps with your mental chatter. If you have days where you're arguing with yourself that, yeah, I can't get this done because I'm not confident, oh my gosh, my life sucks. And then you realize that you're talking to yourself out of that. You don't beat yourself up completely. You don't feel guilty that you're having this mental chatter because you know that I'm not at 100% of my confidence yet. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Yeah. So if you want a couple of actionable steps, I suggest just check out this video, which is my last one. I gave like 3 actionable steps you can take to make yourself more confident. But in this video, I also want to explain the importance of the 3 actionable steps. So the first one that I spoke about was posture. I said that you need to sit up with your back straight, your shoulders back, and your head held high. Even in the last video, this sentence, head held high, like it's kind of like a tongue twister. Anyways, so the reason behind that is physiologically, your entire body like starts chemically changing when you just change your posture to this. So there's even a technique, it's called the Superman technique, where you put your hands on your waist and you stand in this power pose for like 5 minutes, and instantly like your brain produces all these chemicals that makes you even happier, makes you more confident. You should try it out. So when you're walking in the world with your body up straight, you're chemically giving yourself an advantage. It's like taking a drug that's going to make you confident. So if your posture is like this is the posture of someone who's depressed. In fact, right now I feel like my voice, I don't want to project anymore because I feel like yeah, you see, you don't want that. You want to open up to the world, open up your body, and get that chemical help to support you through this journey. So the second one that I talked about was eye contact. This helps with confidence with just stopping to shy away from people. So confidence is a lot of the act of believing in yourself, who you are. And a lot of people who are unconfident tend to shy away from people. So the more you can start looking at people directly, the more you signal to your brain that this is okay. It's okay for myself to present myself to the world. And the more and more you can present yourself to the world, the more you can be open to doing that, the more your confidence increases in other aspects of your life, including the aspect of actually getting things done. Because it all just becomes this one big ecosystem environment thing that kind of supports the other. And then you notice your confidence just shooting through the roof from there. And the third one that I spoke about was how you speak to yourself, which I think is the most important actionable step that you can take. The way you speak to yourself is so important. And that's what starts getting rid of that negative voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough. So the more you can start telling yourself that you're awesome, the more you can start telling yourself I'm legendary. In fact, I would say after you finish this video, just look for a statement and make that your statement. So for me, my statement is, I'm a boss. I'm a boss. Like a freaking boss. Like, this is my statement, and I've carried it throughout for like the last 7 years, and it's really helped. It builds this identity for yourself, and a boss is not unconfident. So the last thing that I want to talk about before I go is the fact that this life, you have no idea what's waiting for you. The moment you just get past this steep mountain, on the other side is a lot of beautiful things. And you need to believe in yourself that you're going to get there. You need to start telling yourself, I'm going to get there and I'm going to see what's on this other side of this really fun game, right? There's going to be a lot of times when people, circumstances are going to shoot you down, but it's up to you to keep getting back up. And that's why we say live your life as a game. You have lives in games and you keep saying retry until you finally get the level done. And when you do it, you feel like so freaking good. So just keep getting back up, dust yourself off, and you're always going to have another day where you can get better and better and better. Oh, I'm excited for you guys. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. I wish you all the best. Peace.